We will now head on over to Kisumu County, where our reporter Simon Achola is also on standby to give us that live update. Good afternoon, Simon.
Well, thank you very much, Nisi, and good afternoon. The pictures behind me tell a story of exactly how today has been in Kisumu County. The CBD remains deserted, and most businesses are actually closed, with very minimal movement of those who want to do various activities in town. Police have taken strategic positions, and they have been engaging the demonstrators since morning up until now. The running battles are ongoing. But just to paint a picture of exactly what is happening here in Kisumu, my colleague Martin will just get to show you on our left, on our right. This is one of the largest shopping mall or retail mall here in Kisumu County. Is known as United Mall, and hosts a number of outlets that sell various goods, and as you can see, it is actually closed, and this has been the story each and every time we are having demonstrations here in Kisumu. That is last week on Monday, this week on Monday, and of course today. As you've seen, the roads, very minimal movement in terms of traffic, save for one or two motorbikes plying the route, and you will ask yourself if indeed those passengers who are actually coming right into the CBD, but most of them are actually people who are actually just checking to get to understand what is happening here in town. Yesterday, Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o did suspend the demonstrations before retracting that statement. Probably the question you'll be asking yourself is that did they participate in the demonstrations today in the morning, and what has been the outcome? They did, part of the county leadership did meet demonstrators at Kondele roundabout, which is usually the meeting point when demonstrations are to happen here in Kisumu, and they marched with the demonstrators up until this Patel roundabout, and this is actually proving to be the epicenter of demonstrations here in Kisumu town. And after getting there, a number of policemen were actually barricading this road at this very position, and after a short while they actually directed to use the Stadium Road, the Moi Stadium Road, towards Nyamasaria. But of course, after getting towards that particular direction, most of them split into smaller groups, and they began engaging the police in running battles, and that has been the situation since morning up until now. I will also, Nisi, tell you the exact situation on various roads coming in and out of Kisumu town. I'll give you details of this Kakamega Kisumu road, and this is practically impassable, especially for those who are actually coming from Kakamega wanting to access Kisumu CBD. Youths have actually been engaging policemen and security forces right all the way to Kondele and moving downwards. Also, we are made to understand that Busia Road is also a number of barricades that have actually been erected along the road, and it's proving practically impossible for those who want to come from outside Kisumu and using that road to actually come into Kisumu County. Nyamasaria is still the same situation, so that is basically what is happening. But yesterday, Nyong'o didn't call on people to come out in large numbers to demonstrate, yes, but that those who will actually be coming out to participate in this demonstration must ensure that they actually uphold peace and they carry out in a manner that will not destroy property in Kisumu County. That has not been the case. We have seen youth actually engaging policemen in running battles the better part of the morning. The other thing that I've already talked about it, but I will not, I will also talk about it, is the fact that Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o finds himself in a delicate situation. This is not the first time that he's actually tried to suspend demonstrations in Kisumu County. Remember in 2017 when he elected, one of the key issues that he actually pointed out strongly was the fact that he wanted a situation where the narrative around Kisumu County, especially after general elections, will change, and so that then we can actually invest, so that we can actually attract investors in this county. And that, of course, led to him then suspending demonstrations within CBD. And the other thing that he did also suspend at that point in time was the issue of mourners going through the CBD and ensuring that if you wanted to demonstrate, then you do it outside CBD. Yesterday, he did try again to suspend demonstration, but of course, given the pressure that came from the locals and the consultations, as he puts it, from the national government, it was difficult for him to actually ensure that indeed he follows through his suspension. But one other thing that he said was that he will call on the demonstrators and leaders to ensure that even as they go out there and demonstrate, that indeed they do it in a manner that will not scare investors in this region or those who actually want to come to Kisumu County. So, Nisi, we will continue to keep a keen eye on what is happening in Kisumu, and no doubt our listeners and viewers, we will brief them in our subsequent bulletin, giving them every detail that would have happened in Kisumu County. Back to you, Nisi.